hover pack doesn't connect to train tracks anymore. Interesting.
Hello. All right, so that's up and running.
Turn my volume off.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the YouTube channel afterward. I do appreciate you guys coming and hang out with us. See if we can get back in here. So yesterday we left off Twitch stream, and we've made a little bit of progress. We've got our guy up there. I've added a little bit to the copper, a little bit to the iron, and stuff like that. And then yesterday afternoon we did some streaming over on YouTube, and in the process of doing that, we were able to get power up. We got cars going. We made some exciting discoveries that we can now paint vehicles.
But it's very specific.
It's weird the way you need to do it. So if I get off my car here real quick, I'll show everybody. So this is a vehicle, right? And if I open my inventory here, go to customizer, and I select this swatch, right? And I click on this guy, you'll notice it doesn't change colors. Like I'm clicking on it, not changing, right? If, however, I click down here, you notice it's very specific. Like in the front, if I click like right there, oh no, somewhere it's right in there.
I found the rear axle is the easier one.
Or you go around here to the rear axle. If you click on that rear axle, it has a tendency to paint it. So it's really tricky where it does it. But if you click that center of that rear axle, it has a tendency to do it rather a lot easier. So you can paint your vehicles now. The other thing you'll notice also is my wand there is a different color. So is my zapper, so is my chainsaw. So all that stuff goes to your normal or your default. This default. If you right click on this and you go down through here, you can change different things to be the default different colors. And I'm just doing that by right clicking and then selecting what I want to do there. So all stuff to look at. So the colors, and me and Pete were talking about last night. It's just the attention to detail that this game has. It's just little stupid things like that somebody has taken the time at Coffee Stain to fix that, to make sure that it works, and that in and of itself is amazing.
I've just realized something. Painting vehicles is not common knowledge, so I apologize to everyone watching this, but Plum, I want you to go over painting vehicles again. But this time, I want you to do it so you can cut it for a short later.
I kind of cut that one, but I'll do it again in a second.
Because this is a kind of a big thing, and I'm pretty sure people will have missed it.
All right. So once again, actually, if you cut it for me, that'd be better, because I can only do 30 seconds, and I can only make sure that I can. All right. So Pete just asked me again. So this is the paint tool, right? So if you hit Q, you go up here to your customizer, and you go down here to your different colors, right? So if I go to my paint swatch and my vehicle, and I'm trying to click on it to paint it, it's getting frustrating, right? Because it doesn't want to change. So the best place we found to do it is go back here in the back differential. So I'm on the back of the vehicle, differential, click on that differential, and that changes the color. We've had various mixed results with collecting different places on it to get it to work. I'm just spamming left click, right? And none of it seems to work. But if I go back here to the rear differential, click on it, I can change my color. So if you guys don't know how to paint your vehicles, at least on the tractor, that's where to paint it at. Once we find the Explorer and the other vehicles, we'll get another short out for you guys. You guys be safe. Thank you. Bye. I pushed clip, but we'll see if it flipped it. If not, I'll remember what? How many minutes are we in? Yeah, I can watch the first part of the video and pull it if I need to. But yeah. Oh, what was I doing? Oh, I got distracted. And concrete. We're gonna make some. So the plan today is to make some blueprints. I want to figure out how to make blueprints, and more importantly, start building them so we can start building our facility. We need to build but yeah, no, I'm sure the and originally I had pulled that out because I was planning to make that a short. But thank you for reminding me. And then, because the thing is especially with shorts, I want to try to make stuff that's useful for people, and how to do things. So, because being able to paint your vehicle is such an awesome thing to be able to do. Bam, 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 bam. All right, now let's see. How much is this thing? Blueprint designer. I need modules and steel.
Helps if I unmute myself. So you've obviously been doing work while I've been asleep.
I didn't do work so much as I just let it run overnight. I lost some power to my bill.
Okay, stupid question. In your queue menu, in your blueprints tab, do you have a category called test for sync? I don't expect you will, but if it is synced, that would be cool.
Test for sync. There's one.
Okay, so maybe our blueprints will be saved across both players.
Yeah, that'd be cool if it is. Well, if that's the case, that would possibly allow you to. I wonder if you join somebody else's multiplayer game, if it. I don't know.
We'll have to find out.
Because they are saved separately.
Yeah, so I mean, it would make sense if you're hosting that I would have access to the blueprints you have available. Yeah, things to try.
I just figure out while I'm over here screwing around, I was going to get some more coal. I did change or add another line to the coal. It's not Mark III line, but it's line or Mark II line. But I sent have at least another line going over and kind of jumping into the middle to add more stability to that power, because the fluctuations were getting bad last night.
Sorry, I was operating a boombox. What was fluctuating?
The power.
Was the water fucking up again?
No, it was the coal, because I only had
not
one.
Run the other belt.
Yeah, I hadn't ran the other belt, so I ran the other belt last night before I went to bed. So it's still only a Mark 1, so it's only about 3/4 of the coal that we need over there. But it was sometimes dipping below the maximum that we could use.
Let me craft as much reinforced. That's right, because I'm recycling everything, so I have no parts. That is a strong lie. I have rods still?
Well, that's why I didn't recycle everything. I just kind of had an offshoot to use the overflow.
Well, yeah, I know, but I wanted to turn this into points generation. Now, so what's happened over here for me is I've got
we have some more modular frames.
Nice. I don't have a fast enough screw production over here for my
I have a third of a box of
dumping.
rotors and almost a half a box of plates. All right.
So I'm letting you know in advance. I have a boombox on.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know if I would hope. I don't know. I would hope that they fixed it, but
well, let me Google actually. Hang on.
well, the thing is that you would think that they.
Satisfactory boombox, and let's just search for DMCA.
Well, theoretically, I have the other music in the
Important
background.
information. Oh, this is on the Satisfactory AF official Twitter. Important information, y'all. You can stream and create content with no DMCA issues with any of the music in the boombox. Melt the bees away.
Okay.
So,
Well, we'll see. We'll see. If I get a DMCA, I'm gonna get angry.
well, if you get a DMCA, you send a link with that Twitter post. Because...
Oh. It looks like you already pulled all the Cupid.
Yep, I may have spent them. Sorry.
You're fine. I was just looking to see how many there were.
One left. Sorry, I picked up more bits and pieces and grabbed some of the customizer stuff. So I've got the lines to paint on roads, factory icons. Does factory icons no longer actually include the factory icons? Or am I thinking of a different set?
Right.
No, I'm thinking of a mod that added every single icon available as a pattern.
So I got a truck station over here with no power, I think.
Oh no. You know, you'd think by now you would have learned not to do that, the whole not powering things thing.
Oh, I caught it this time, so I'm doing better.
I'm gonna also look up Satisfactory DNA points because I don't know how this works anymore because it changed. Yeah, because DNA points are experimental.
Slow us down.
Alien protein? I'm sorry, I need to look at the map for a minute.
Special.
Well, we can make alien beef now.
Yay! Where's the beef?
Like, next time you go past the map, go to the alien organism, whatever it is called, tree, and look at the item on all the first ones. Or the icon for alien protein. Just, it's great. How many of these do I need?
Oh,
Well, yes, because I need 5 of these to be able to unlock making alien DNA capsules, and then we can turn stuff into alien DNA capsules to sync. This is also how we now get inhalers.
What is it you need?
I gotta kill all kinds of wildlife. Speaking of killing wildlife, it's
2
probably
splitter
time to
remains,
upgrade our
3
zappers.
hydramine, and a spooter.
Oh well, I'll come grab those so I can do research.
I just have rats somewhere. Iron plates.
So what do we need for zappers? Because I'm gonna make another pair of zappers so that we can upgrade our zappers into bashes and get the bashy stick.
Yay, bashing stick. Maybe find Catrium while we're at it. I need better legs. There's some more alien parts in there too.
Yeah, we've got Catrium nearby.
I threw them in the personal box on the hub with all the extra other bug parts over there.
Yep. I put a map marker for Kato. I called it Kato. It's not quite accurate, actually. But it's in the range. Actually, there's one much closer to you. Down that end. Yeah, so south of you there's Catrium. Yeah, pure node.
Well, we need enough of it to be able to get the open the research for it and get your better power pole.
Yeah. I'm just marking where a few are. That way we've got them on the map. They're the yellow rocks.
To answer your question,
So obviously that's a yes, we can have more than one. That is awesome. You know, I much prefer listening to the music like this, where it's instead of the song for the area playing over and over and over, it just plays like an album. And it's not this game's fault. It's a sad reality of game background music is you tend to have songs just loop, and after a while it drives you batty.
so in your blueprints under undefined,
New
you have a
blueprint.
blueprint.
It is a water extractor. It looks like a shit goes in, tickets come out.
Yes.
So, this is good.
Okay, so yeah.
Can I paint one for me to use?
It doesn't really matter. The only reason, and they don't need power either.
Oh wow. Wait, blueprint storage box? What's the storage box for?
It looks like it put all the stuff that I needed to build the awesome sink in it.
Oh, okay, yeah, so when you collapse the blueprint,
Puts all
that's
the stuff in
smart.
it. In case you have too much crap on you.
So, one thing we need to check. partially overlapping blueprint designer. So this is too big.
Yeah. Well, and they said it was gonna be.
Yeah, but they also said they might have done something about it. Whether or not it's still to happen, we don't know, but... So, yeah. I'm glad these are available in tier 4 and not in like tier 6 or 8. Alright, so grab these, grab these, grab these. You had the recipe for it the whole time, or the ability to get the recipe for it the whole time, so I've done that.
Huh?
We now have the ingot recipe for Caterham.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's in order to get as much stuff in here as I want, I think it's gonna be a little tight.
Can I make silica by hand? I can. Okay. How much do I need?
All of it.
50. I need 30. We've got 39. I'm unlocking the Dan legs.
Yay! Look at the Dan legs. Yeah. So I can put basically 8 constructors in here, and that's it.
Yes. Now, question. Put walls, and we'll put floor, and build another layer. Can you stack more?
I should be able to. The
Obviously,
issue
we
with
wouldn't want to because we want to be able to build the floor ourselves, but...
well, the issue would be there would be no way to route unless I got to the, like, if I got to the end, I might be able to get a belt to go up to the top.
Floor holes?
Yeah, I'd have to go through a 4-hole, and I might be able to get it to up to the top.
My point was, like, even though we're probably going to be designing our blueprints to be on a single plane, we can go up. And
Yeah, no, you can fill that entire box up.
And looking at it, yeah, you are currently, I don't know, maybe a sixth of the height? Just at a guess. So, I mean...
Now, the one thing that will change a little bit with my designs is normally I wouldn't put mergers like on all 4 of them. But because we wanted to make it repeatable, we will have mergers on all.
And yeah, if we want stackable designs, we need to make sure we have some sort of snappable walls or anything. Especially if we go the battery towers route.
So this would be just a generic, pretty much anything. I should be able to make hell, iron plates, rods, screws, copper sheets, steel beam, steel pipe, wire, cable, concrete quartz, silicon. Like anything that we have here, prog protein, you know. Now on is going to be known as prog protein. So let it be known.
Not alien beef. It's alien beef. That's what I'm going to call it.
But yeah, the trick is once I have this set up, right? So I'll put in all the belts here in a second. The only I kind of want to change. I kind of need to make Mark 3 belts to go in here, though.
Well, then we need to get a couple of things sorted real quick. Well, quick. Like, obviously, before we build blueprints, we need to get Caterham to get the better towers, or power towers.
Well, the towers I can kind of get away with, right? Because you just throw it would definitely make it cleaner.
So, given that it's going to be a repeatable blueprint, we're going to use a lot of, probably. We probably want to try and optimize our object count before we start. Just an idea.
More steel. I need steel and steel.
Speaking of steel and steel, I need to figure out where all these things are.
Steel is over by my iron. I'm just having to manually bring coal to it for now. I did cheat a little bit, and I may have set my truck up to pick up and drop off coal for me. I haven't set it to automatically do it, but
that's not cheating. That's automation.
Well, I didn't automate it. I set up a truck station, so instead of having to load it all on my inventory and run back and forth, I just drive my truck over there.
Alright. So... got some of the metal components I need.
So I think this, at first, I would say I was like, I don't know about this blueprint thing. I wasn't sure about it because you can't put a lot in there. So now though I'm kind of a little when you do man things, it closes me out of the rocket launcher.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
There's one more.
Oh, I'm done now. It was more of a, hey, this is a thing. So, like, we can kind of get that in there. The other issue we're gonna have, I think, is for the production. I go to an assembler, right? Then I think the assembler, yeah, the assembler is quite a bit larger. So we're only going to be able to get like a single row of assemblers in. Yeah, you're going to get 3 assemblers in.
Okay, nearest quartz. Come on, map. Nearest quartz. Please don't be back at the other side of the base. The desert, rather. I freaking would you like to know how far away quartz is?
In the starting area.
Well, it's either all the way in the northern edge of the desert, or you know where we normally go to get quartz?
That makes sense.
I think there was a late ping before that all disappeared of quartz to the south, but yeah. You are north of me, so I can give you your bashy stick, get your zapper, and craft myself a bashy stick. And then I'm going to go on a quest to get us legs. I'm out the front.
I'm stuck in the middle. This place is. I need Lieutenant Dan legs.
So, if you grab the basher and drop your stun stick, then I will. Thank you. Enjoy your new basher.
I love. Okay, yeah, the bashy stick has got white highlights on it too. And that's like it's the little things. It's seriously the little things with this game where they've gone through, and yeah, it's a little tricky to paint the vehicles. It's a little tricky to do some of the things sometimes, but the fact that they allow us to do these little things just it's just the amount of detail and not working.
Okay. I unlocked alien DNA capsules.
You, for some reason, want to be different? What did the aliens think about you unlocking their DNA capsules?
I'm figuring out, mate.
So now the trick is
so they can each be sunk for 1,000 points. So for now I'm going to store these, and later on I'm going to go on a murderous rampage of many animals, because they're 1,000 points each, and I can easily get like 8 tickets if I get 16 capsules. Then of course it still ramps up like they all do. So the 18th capsule, so the 18th ticket's at 100k points, so I'd need 100 of them.
Oh, the blueprints come together rather quickly.
Well, that's good.
So pretty much anything that can be made with a constructor, we can make this into a blueprint of.
We'll save it as sort of Actually, well, you could save it as any of them, and we can just copy it and change it if we need to. So I was going to say save it as a template. Yeah, we don't need to do that.
Yeah. So I think we need to go through. We need to change iron rod, or iron plate. Plate.
Alright, I'm going to run to the other side of the map, and you know what would have been smart?
Taking your truck.
Yeah. You get so used to doing things on foot that you forget you have a vehicle.
Well, you know, to be fair, we haven't played a lot of vehicle games lately. Speaking of
Yeah,
vehicle games,
we spent most of the year playing Fortress Craft, which has no vehicles.
yeah. All right, so new peak point, iron plate. So if this is so 30 in, so what, 240 in, 160 out. Icon. Wait.
Wait, what's this? Oh, well, I found a power slug.
Save that blueprint. And I should be able to just go here and go so the good part about this is actually we can copy pasta.
What?
You can copy pasta the settings.
Yes. You don't have to open the UI. Just Control C, looking at it, and Control V.
This makes me happier than being able to paint my truck.
This is why I have been watching this game, and I've been trying to get dedicated servers to have mods. I've been, pushing for things. I've been just hoping, because it has the potential to be so good.
Well, and the game's had potential to be good since the very beginning. The reason we stepped away from it is because we were getting frustrated with it. And it's not that it was anything the developer was doing, it's that we were trying to lead the game down past that. And it needed a lot of these little things. So we stepped away from it for a little while to give the developers a chance to fix these things and add them and to work on it and to begin early access and to try to release the game. Not to sit here and take a dump on a developer that's in early access that's actively working on the game because people wanted it, and then people get mad at them because the experimental stuff they put into the game is broken. So
Oh, are we talking about Astro Colony?
No, I wasn't talking about anything in particular, but you know, people flame basting a game because it's in early access and the experimental frickin' multiplayer thing doesn't work as expected. You know, we played it the other day. We're like, okay, let's check the multiplayer. Okay, multiplayer's not there yet. The game just released in early access. What do? We're like, hey, we're gonna take a step back. We're gonna give it some more time in the oven. We'll come back. Am I happy with the money I spent on the game? Yes, I'm happy with the money I spent on the game. I'm happy helping the developer. Am I gonna go flame based on because we had some multiplayer issues? No, it was day freaking one in early access. Like, of course, there's gonna be problems, but in the past, like less than a week, they basically patched every single day. Like they're working it. You can give them some. People are dumb. So 120 in.
On the subject of people who are not dumb, people who are in fact awesome. Hey Evie, enjoy your lurk.
Why are you calling out lurkers? Where did I miss it? Oh, she activated lurk mode. Why didn't it show up over there? I thought I had that thing make a noise. Oh, I wonder if...
I think we had a discussion about not calling out lurkers with noises, and then I proceed to do it immediately because I'm an asshole.
Well, lurk mode is different, right? Like lurk mode's an interaction to the channel, which I'm fine with. Like if you interacted with a channel to say hi, basically, and if you need to be in lurk mode, I'm fine with that. That's why it's there. My thing is that never to call somebody out unless they've interacted with a channel, which, you know, they interacted with the channel. I was just confused as to why, what I had missed. I think what's happening is they changed some. Yeah, so it's supposed to make a noise. It just doesn't do it if Lumia is not activated. So it's the howl. I was having fun with it one day. I
Making dance legs.
So, all right, so we have both of the blueprints here now. So I should be able to do this and load this blueprint. I do not have the resources to load the blueprint. The blueprint's already there. All right, so select recipe. Pasta's the best.
What if my keybind's fixed? Yeah, so
Like,
deleting all my game settings fixed everything.
it's funny how many times that works.
Yeah. I do, however, need to go and swap my hotbar cycling keys around because I have them the other way.
80 in, 320 out.
Now, where's ping? There it is. I have legs here. Legs.
Dan's legs. Yay! I can jump over things now. It makes my life so much easier. I made a screwy thing.
Nice. I am changing the tape to which one?
Okay. Is 120 or 240 out. I didn't see the screws. Here the screws. So it does override it at the same.
I'm setting up a constructor to convert flowers into cartridges.
Okay.
Because that way we can just dump them out of our inventory and be done with them.
Makes sense. This is what 420 wire per. Oh, he's gonna break some things. Which is like, I can never do this. That I don't think we'd ever be able to get enough wire into this thing. I think it's 480 to 240, right? Yeah.
Alright. That'll now make
Should be able to go in here and go blueprint. Yeah.
Alright, now we can alternating the flowers we end up with into color cartridges. Which means painting.
Okay. So once you go into your blueprint menu here, I can move things around. So I can drop it to the test scene.
What do we want to call the category for this stuff?
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't decided how to divide it up yet. Like, I don't know if we should divide stuff up so that have like a factory and then have like iron, and or just have everything in one major screen.
Well,
I'm not sure. So the problem is I think like these guys are going to work fairly well for this. It's going to get, depending on other items, it's going to get interesting.
I don't seem to have other images in here. I think we've only got the basic ones for now. Yeah, well, that'll work at least. So what about we have a category called manifolds? And test for sync can go away. Because that's what these are. These are iron plate manifolds.
Yeah.
Iron rod manifold, right?
Yeah. They're all basically the exact same thing, to be honest. It's just it's basically just you pump whatever it is into the middle, and whatever is supposed to come out comes out the sides.
All right. Well, I've set up a manifolds category with subcategories for T1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, and 7 and 8.
I think instead of doing it that way, I don't know. I don't know if we should do it that way or if we should just do it like by iron, copper.
Well, I mean, but have see, the problem is we can only have 2 layers separation. So,
okay.
Like, we can have our category on the left and then the subcategories in the main section. If you look in the blueprints menu, you see what I mean. Like, we can't go any deeper than this. So... So I mean, we could break it up so it's all iron, all copper, then all steel. But then, of course, you know, are we going to know that quartz is in quartz? Or are we going to look for quartz oscillators in? Yeah, because of course we're going to look for quartz oscillators in quartz oscillators in.
Yeah. So the thing is like, yeah, depending on. I don't know where the answer would be, but I think it would be better because if we divide it up this way, because eventually that way if we have like a you look for aluminum and aluminum, you look for right, because instead of trying to go, oh, was aluminum 3 or 4 or was it 5? I don't remember. We go aluminum.
All right, give me a second. So we've got iron, copper, steel. Man, I'm having a blank on what possible other things we got.
Oh, there's sulfur. Well, then the only problem is then what happens when we start getting into mixtures of stuff.
Yeah, so this isn't really a great... you'll have to reset or refresh the tab. You're in edit mode, damn it.
Haha, not anymore. Yeah, I don't know. Because then the problem is like, yeah, once we start getting into trying to put, like, mixing items, it's going to cause problems. I don't know. Let me think about it for a little bit.
Yeah, for now, I'll organize them this way, and then when we come up with a better solution, we'll do it all again.
Yeah, because for the most part, like you doing a road or something's not really going to be helpful.
Yeah, I think I can zoop faster than possibly with blueprints. I mean, it really depends on how hard... Oh, no, they probably place onto surfaces, not against surfaces, so... Zooping would probably be... What the hell did I just do?
Oh.
Ah! I didn't realize that you could veer while sliding so much. Like, slide and hold left or right, and you move. So I did that as I hit a wall, so I was like, did I just bounce off the wall? Like, am I sliding along the wall? No, I'm just sliding holding A because... Yeah, I had a moment.
Don't be. And then eventually we'll have other items, the other recipes as we get them. But actually, this is probably good for just the start. Because in the beginning, you don't have all the other cool items.
Yeah, we can reorganize it later. Maybe we start off with a, hang on, I gotta turn vehicle sounds down somehow.
Well, no, I'll just leave the basic
I was gonna say, if we leave basic stuff and when we get to the advanced combinations, we organize them at the bottom by
We'll just change the background color. That is my plan.
how the shit do I change? Trucks are under, or tractors are under factory volume. Okay. Oh my god. Plum? You can expand factory volume out as a slider and change the individual volumes of doors, constructors, assemblers, manufacturers, packages, refineries, blenders, particle accelerators, blah 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 blah, explorers, quiet, factory carts, quiet, tractors, quiet,
Yeah.
trucks, quiet.
Yeah, you can do
Holy
all the same
shit.
thing with, yeah. I just turned boom back like that. Even though I trust that they're DMCA free, I don't trust it. To be fair, I don't trust anything when it comes to music. I barely trust Pretzel, and only because that they've proven that they'll fix DMCA claims. All right.
Yeah, every time we look at this game, we just find more things that impress us.
It's little thing. It's like they go, oh, hey, this seems like a good idea. You know, somebody would like this, and like, and then they're just like, oh, screw it. Like, it's gonna take how long to fix it? Okay, well, just fix it. Well, somebody may never use it. Whatever, but somebody might.
Yeah, it.
$45 then. So it'd be 360. Limestone, I think.
So you said if you're in the blueprint screen and I do map stuff, it kicks you out, right?
No, not the blueprint screen. I was trying to send the rocket off. The research rocket.
Because I'm doing a map.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Cool.
Oh, good. Now we're in bad numbers.
Oh?
37.5 to 22.5 times 8. I got it. Why? I was talking nice about you. It's gonna make it really easy to make the factory look all the same now.
Do you feel we need a fourth hand slot right now?
Only if I have enough tokens for a coffee cup. I can't spell oscillator. You think I am in it? There's the oscillators out, right? Oh, at least the Christmas balls are here.
We haven't got it unlocked yet, so I need to go to the MAM and I will read the spelling out.
Why is the Explorer apart?
You should also find all the vehicles in there, because technically they are a buildable part.
Yeah, all the trains, everything around.
You ready for the spelling?
No, because I was trying to find the oscillators. I think that's what I'm making right now. No, I'm making quartz crystals. Never mind. So rock quartz to quartz crystals right now.
Yeah. Because yeah, oscillator is OS sil later. And since you've put the request in, I'm going to now come over there and get 500 steel beams.
Crystal beams?
Yes. You
I
made
don't
a
know if
request.
I don't know if I have 500 steel beams.
Well, that could be a problem.
Okay, this one's the exact opposite. What do you need 500 steel beams for?
Unlocking a hand slot.
Oh.
So that I can give you your coffee cup.
Probably going to need to get more full.
How do I collect coal?
The easiest way is to drive your truck under there and hit load.
I assume it's the docking station I get fuel from?
Yep. And then the other docking station over by steel, you just go in there and unload. And that one will also load coal into your truck. Oh, look, you can just search. How was this thing? Non-fizzle uranium.
Yep, it's uranium that's non-fizzle. If you want anything other than a sarcastic answer of what it is, you're gonna have to Google it.
Well, I'm sure it either explodes or doesn't.
That's what I assume that it is. I'm assuming it's either a stable or not stable or something.
I think we have all of these done.
Somebody left their tractor in the way, and this has caused problems.
I don't know who would do such a thing.
Because now both tractors have merged.
That's not optimal.
So I need your assistance to separate the tractors. You just drop it into space, it'll be fine. Oh, no, I've been yeeted out. Okay. I'm gonna have to stop recording a path and delete a path.
Oh, were you actually getting them to automatically bring it over here?
Yeah, I was gonna set this up to do it, and then as I got here, your truck appeared. So I'm gonna unload. Start recording. 3, 4, 5, and off we go.
We have 300 our steel beams.
Yeah, so I need 500.
We're slowly working on getting enough steel tubes to fill up the box. The problem is it makes steel tubes faster. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's why we always use the steel tubes in case beams recipe. Didn't we work out that steel tubes one was worse somehow?
No, it's when we were making concrete encased beams, it was cheaper to do the tubes into the encased tubes. I think that's what it was.
I know there was something.
Right, the tube.
I have crashed.
I don't know if this is gonna work. This may be a warp pipe. What would you do that for?
Game had an error. It was trying to update buildables or something, and it died.
I think. Why do you walk over here to do that?
I've recovered the recording, so I just have to delete a bunch of nodes when I get back around. Oh, it shows a little finish line now.
Okay.
That's awesome. Vehicle waits for how long do you think does the oh,
I think it's like 3 to 5 seconds.
I crashed again.
Is it not liking you recording stuff?
I'm guessing not. Oh well, they're getting all the error reports as I do this, so
Yeah. Evidently, when you join the game and I'm running, I stop running.
I've set it to 10 seconds.
Yeah, I think 5 is probably enough, but that's fine.
Alright, well I've set it to 5. Alright,
Question
it's
is
moving. And I'm basically gonna follow it and keep an eye on its path and make sure it's good.
oh, I forgot about that. Forget that you can center click and it picks up the item.
Yeah, I know, it's great, isn't it?
Well, the thing is they've taken so many, instead of going, well, we can't do that. Like they've tried to okay, well, what do these other games do? Why do they succeed? And maybe some slight interference.
Okay, I'm going to delete the path and start again. because it didn't have the loading at this end.
Ah. Well, that'll slow you down.
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah, because since we can now build blueprints of certain sizes and know how big they are, it's actually going to help us out a bit when planning out how to, I don't know, build buildings with roads around them. Which is totally something I think we should do.
I'm not saying that I might have to do math in a minute. So I've gotten 10 refineries in this little spot. There's just a few things that have yellow outlines on them.
I'm trying not to drive over my path. Let's save this for now as track coal. Turn on autopilot and get out.
There. And I know they're saying that they want to allow us to be able to place coal plants and stuff too. But obviously right now they don't fit in.
Yeah, and I'm sure they'll either adjust the model or the clearances or do something.
Yeah, there was a couple of inputs.
Okay, so vehicle ghosts are a problem in multiplayer. So if you're ever joined in multiplayer, we've set up dedicated server, the HUD marker is accurate. So if you can't figure out why your vehicle isn't doing what it's supposed to or where you think it is, check where the HUD marker is. Yep, so this is full of copper. Not copper. Coal. This is full of coal.
Copper bar.
Yes. So it's just your iron here is Alright, I added a power shard I had on me to your iron mine on here to push it to 75.
Well, unless you change the belt, the belt would do that.
Yeah, I upgraded the joining belt, so it'll get 60 out towards well, the full 60 can go out to, well, up to 60 rather, go out towards the smelters. And more can end up here making steel, because they're sitting here with like 1 or 2 iron max. So it's waking up now.
Right. So we have refiners going now. All right. I need to go production voucher. I don't think I can get fuel. Well, let's see if it's even possible. Lining up. Right. You have quite a bit more room on the back side. So. All right, let's do that. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look at power in a minute because it's still all over the place.
Yeah. And
You know what's not all over the place now, though? Your iron supply.
yay!
Because, yeah, this smelter's gonna run at 100% speed.
Some clipping may occur, Pete.
Some clipping may occur. Oh well, I mean, that's an average Tuesday. I mean, I've set the target speed of your, Oh, this is a 120. Oh. Well, I guess I'm gonna be... You're now outputting 90 steel a minute.
I am currently trying to stick 10 pounds of crap in a 5-pound sock.
Cool. But yeah, so you now produce enough steel to run both constructors at constantly. Yeah, what are you trying to cram in there? Steel production?
Yes. I could have done it easier, but where's the fun in that?
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
I won't listen to it. I can't stick a splitter in there.
Yeah, you've got to be able to actually see the belt.
So the splitter...
You'd have to get the belt in between there first. So you need at least enough to get the belt in, and then you could click in the micro gap on the belt. So if you can get a belt in there and somehow be able to collide with it.
But the problem is those are both inputs, so I can't put a belt between those two.
Well, then I can't help you.
So the only other option I have is to go up. Because I have vertical space.
Maybe this is a module where instead of building a manifold with outputs on each side, you build it as if it's one side, and we build wider. I know, I should keep the sense and logic to myself.
Or I rip all of this out and start over and try another crazy idea.
Okay. But also I should keep the sense and logic to myself.
Because I'm gonna try to swap it so I have the inputs on the outside.
Yeah.
Because I'll have, if I take everything and cram it towards the center, it gives me just a little extra room on the outside.
Right now, according to this, we are managing 312 items per minute. Sorry, 3,012 items per minute on this truck stop. I don't think that's correct, but it's fun when the math doesn't work in multiplayer properly.
What I'm going to need to do then is put extra splitters or extra mergers. Splitter. That's a merger. To do this, the logistics, I go to my merger here. Do that. I get a belt in there. I can. All right. Coffee Stain's gonna regret giving me these choices.
Ooh, we've almost reached 500 beams. Then I can finally give you your coffee cup. It's been sitting in my inventory this whole time, waiting for me to be able to unlock the slot to give to
you're
you.
fine. That's nightmare fuel.
What's nightmare fuel?
If you put a splitter onto the vertical conveyor, it like merges into it.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure that's connected onto it and works.
So if that's the case, then I'll be able to do this. Question is,
I suppose you better feed it some items and see what it does.
I don't know if I can actually put it in. I can't put external things into the blueprint.
Then you're gonna have to get that box and stuff inside the space to do testing with.
I have a feeling it will work. Don't think. I think it breaks when you try to build stuff to get it to produce stuff inside of a blueprint.
Yeah, maybe it just disables it and all that. Well, it would make sense to disable as much of the factory stuff as possible, because, you know. But it's interesting to know that that is something that they've done. Alright.
transfers it.
So that works?
It looks like it looks, as far as I can tell.
Well then, that'll help you make it more compact.
Well, the thing is yeah, the amount of stuff we're going to be put through here, I don't think we're going to do anyway.
You know your boombox is still going, right?
Yeah, I turned it off.
You've turned it on.
No, I turned it off.
Oh, and the sound. Well, yours is still going. I'm bringing you a coffee cup.
I can sit around and enjoy my handiwork. No, I killed the volume to it, so you can hear it, but I can't. So it makes it okay.
Well,
It's nightmare fuel.
I can, now I have a new way of being an asshole. I can just slide in and be like, ha ha! I am so sorry. That actually worked.
Oh, it seems like it does, but it didn't actually.
You may want to rebuild the one behind you. I'm sorry.
No, I was putting them in the wrong way. I was like, why isn't this working?
I slid in and did a base boost on you.
No, I was putting them in the backwards. That's why it was misaligned. I was confused.
There's some weird infinite slide thing with the surface of the blueprint designer. It's definitely a clipping bug.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So there are more tapes around the world to find. And I haven't purchased from the shop Sanctum or Sanctum 2. Because I think if any of them are going to cause DCMAs or DMCAs, it's going to be those. Like, I know they said they won't, but...
Yeah. Well, like I said, I trust them, but like it's not worth rolling the dice on it. So, I just turned off the boombox music. Like it's the amount of benefit that I would get from it. It's so small that I don't think it's really worth it. All right.
So there's a deep rock galactic tape somewhere. Something called Songs of Conquest. And something called Hunt Down. Well, Songs of Conquest is another game by the Coffee Stain Studios is produced, and so is Hunt Down. So that makes sense. Oh yeah, I forgot that was gonna be a thing. You know there's gonna be a Goat Sim 3, right?
I thought it was already out.
No, Goat Sim 3 is still a pre-order.
Oh, okay. I think I put some of these things in practice. Nope, that thing just broke. Pull all of this out. Start over. Yeah, I know. I heard, saw that. That was coming. I never really got into Goat Sim that much. I played it a little bit. My nephews loved the crap out of it. They thought it was the funnest thing that ever existed.
Yeah. It's a game of stupid ragdoll fun, basically. Ah, my lungs are not happy with me.
Not very nice of them. Alright, let's try this again. This time with feeling. Connect to where I want you to connect to. Why? All the other ones connected. You look like you already have a thing in there. No. Oh, that's one.
Because it already has a thing in there.
Look, I don't need your helpful comments. Where's 3? All right, so I think those are all coming out. lot of. Why? Why would you allow me to do this?
Why not? You know, the good thing about me touching steel beams was touching the steel production is, rather, you'll actually get beams again, even though I spent like 500 of them.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I went and found a 120 node and brought it over
Oh, nice.
for iron. That way your iron would keep up. Makes a difference.
There. There. I don't know how much smaller I can make this. And then also, guys, if you do want the blueprints, I'll be uploading them to the Discord. I made a channel. Mr. 18, how you doing this morning? I made a channel down in the Satisfactory so that we can share blueprints. Because I thought that would be a fun thing to do. So if you want this this nightmare fuel.
Nothing wrong with it. You want me to bring you some steel beams? Belts?
I'm okay for so far. I've got to put power in this freaking monstrosity. Oh, I can't. I'm red iron. What we need is about 9,000 more inventory slots. That's what we need.
Well, I mean, I started unlocking more.
Yeah, I know. It's just gonna take time. But it's building some of this stuff that is really important right now because gonna need it.
And admittedly, I am taking a little bit of a break from doing massive amounts of logistic stuff, as I'm letting my brain just gently rest after.
All right. So yeah. So. Now I've got to go do math. But it's just so this will produce 270 steel per minute. Running it at full bore. Yeah. So it takes 270 iron, 270 coal, and makes 270 steel.
Oh, so it can't see that I'm editing it. Okay. I'll stop, because I started filling out the information for you.
All right, so that's it. Oh, dang it.
What's up?
Well, I probably want to put some power in here somewhere.
Yep.
This is the only place I can put power at. There's like one spot.
Alright, we're gonna add a subcategory for concrete.
I want to.
Concrete goes in concrete. Steel into steel. I don't know if you want to redo the copper smelter blueprint, as it has the iron bar icon.
I can just load it. I think you can just edit though.
Right clicked a blueprint in multiplayer. Send and restart. Oops.
That is just nightmare fuel. It's great. I love it. Okay, so you can just go in. I can just change it. So you can just go in, and there's a little like when you click on one, there's a gear. You click on the gear, and it opens it, and you can change it.
Yeah, I crashed when I
Yeah.
tried to do it. So
Well, don't do that.
let me know when you finished editing the menu, and I'll continue organizing.
I'm done for now.
Okay.
I'm kind of impressed with myself that I've got all this crap in here.
Yeah.
Now the question
Alright,
is,
screws, and iron.
production simpler.
So we're putting silica with quartz, right?
Yeah, probably. So it's technically, I guess I could maybe do the same thing with an assembler.
You realize now that you've said this, you have one thing you've got to do.
What's that?
Find out.
Yeah.
Is the steel bars blueprint done, or leave it alone for now?
Steel bars is done.
Alright, I'll put it in the right category.
Sure.
How do we spell Caterham? Because that
With
is
less T's than I put in there.
nope. It's cat ium. So almost right. So you only needed an E. I can't edit the name in multiplayer. So that's just how it's gonna be from now on. Pattern before concrete.
I hope it's connecting.
Alright. We're organized.
It might not work. I seem to have run out of space.
Have you already put belts here?
Yes.
So you've got the belts between these?
Yes.
Yeah, because you don't have this corner space. Well, assemblers might be where you have to do what I suggested, and we don't build it as if it's both sides. We build it as if it's like one side of the manifold or something.
Yeah, I might have to. The other option. Too bad we can't build them vertically. One. The assemblers are going to have to wait to go that way. It could be just basically a single input, or just a single row, which is fine.
Yeah, and then we have we've got the stackable poles, so you could build stackable poles and organize it.
Well, did you actually look at the refinery?
Could you kill your boombox? Because when I'm near you, I can't hear you talk. Or just turn the volume on it down massively to like 10%. Okay, you were saying.
Did you actually look at this nightmare fuel?
Oh, I've been through here a few times, and there's nothing nightmarish about this. This is a normal build. In fact, this is a clean build for us.
Yeah, I try to make it fairly clean.
Like, this is much cleaner than what we normally manage, and yeah, it's compact as all hell, but
well, when I usually build those, especially when I'm doing those, I try to make them as clean as I can. But yeah,
so this will be, well, I'm pretty sure my game's about to crash.
I think I may have just crashed.
Ah, that explains that. Because I was like, half the objects didn't disappear. This isn't gonna go well.
Restart. So we're on experimental. We're in early access. I'm doing bad things to the game.
So the entire time I was waiting for it to kick me, I was clicking.
Oh, I think I'm live again, maybe. There it goes. What are you doing?
I haven't been paying attention to the time.
Yeah, it's 9:20. I don't have to work today, though, so it's alright.
Of course, we started an hour later because of time zones. It's still before. Damn it.
Why is your life so
It's gonna take
horrible?
me. Sorry?
Doggo's life is horrible.
Yeah. It's probably gonna take me all month to get used to the fact that everything is an hour out now.
Alright, go lay down. I know. I gave you lots of scratches. Nope. Alright, let's try this again. Were you like building something in it, or were you just in here?
I was in here.
Oh, I wonder if
There's a hog in here now as well, so maybe I should, Oh. It's paused. Aww.
Ow. It's not very nice. What am I doing? I need to find something else to build.
Alright, I'll stop with
that. Can't really do.
Yeah, you can't do water stuff because, well, no water.
You had to try. You'd have been sad if I hadn't tried.
Yeah, that doesn't fit. Well, I guess it's just this left.
What are we doing? Yeah, we need daters for those.
So what you're saying, it's time to start building a bigger factory.
Well, I need to build enough, at least enough stators to do that. But well, I need to build. All right, so I'm gonna have to do it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to figure out the assembler stuff because we need all the steel parts. So yeah, it's gotta happen.
If I do this,
So the thought I had was if we have like the stackable on one end, the assembler, and then outputs, and then maybe make use of multiple floors, because You're in the absolute corner there. You need to spin 180.
Yeah, I just.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough space to cram them that way.
Oh, I'm gonna do it.
Have you thought?
I think I have an idea.
Yeah, I might have had one as well.
Be a mess, but I did get 4 in here. So I need money screws for that. We don't even have. We can't even make stators yet.
Oh, they're a tier 4 thing. Okay.
Yeah, advanced steel production. We need advanced steel production, which is motor stators and case steel beams, minor Mark II.
I need to know this. I have an insane idea, and it's not gonna mean that the outputs will be inside the blueprint.
Well, and that's the other thing we could do too. But the whole point is to not, like, basically to drop it and put a couple of things into it. Obviously, make it repeatable.
Yeah. Well, the other thought I was having is we could always make, multiple blueprint parts, like have a bit that does the assembler, and then a bit that does.
Well, yeah, we could do that too. Can we? I wonder if we could do that where.
I'm trying something insane, so.
2 assemblers with the mergers or the splitters in between them, and then have basically you align on the splitters, and then it would work. But the other issue we're going to run into also is that, like, I know for some of them, just getting the amount of screws we need into them is going to be a massive problem.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. So I could move this. Okay, so I can move it across to the next line.
That's not. That was a good planning on my part.
Right, because of course they snap onto there and not onto the ends. Damn it. This could have worked if it did the other thing.
Well, part of this is just trying to figure it out, right?
See, if it snapped onto the ends, not onto the, straight on top, well, this might have worked, but it kind of, merges them. And I'm not fully building this, but
Yeah.
did I build that the wrong way? Yeah, I did.
Out. I'm where I need to.
Oh, it is just outside anyway, damn. Yeah. Alright, well.
But I did it right. I did it the right way. Yay! That and that. Those all work. This isn't Super Nightmare fuel yet.
How big is a merger?
That would be slightly off.
How far in did I put this?
It's mad.
And on the
No,
edge.
it's fine. Just put it there. I just need it for a marker. Yeah.
Well, this was a level of insanity I didn't know I needed to abuse today. Plum?
Yes.
I may have started having insane ideas.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying that earlier. The problem is I abandoned it because trying to route all the belts to the front.
Yeah.
And having a place where you can bring stuff in and out is going to cause problems. But it's not an insane idea.
So I'm gonna shift everything in one towards the center. Rather move everything away from the walls when I come back. And I'm going to attempt this because I think if I use the height and put the belts above it, I can make this clean. Well, or at least functional. Or maybe I could just make it insane.
Going about this the wrong way. Maybe I am going about this the wrong way.
I need 2 clicks in for each belt.
How
How
much?
wide is the belt? What belt is 2?
Yeah, because the thing is that I would need.
I only need to move it over on
Oh, the iron
specific.
plates isn't that high. And I think the rotors are the real problem. This is the real problem I'm doing this for is the rotors. So if I do this. I do splitter. If I do that, I have to run a belt down here with, well, technically this is all drive.
I'm booting this with tier 1 belts, knowing that they're not going to be any good, and we're going to have to rip them out, but purely as a,
You don't have to rip them out. You can just swap them.
you can.
Yeah, you just go to a tier 3 or tier whatever belt and click on it and it will replace it.
Oh, no. Hidden belts.
Oh, that makes it harder.
Yeah. So, if I can set up center inputs, because normally we do center output. I know that. But if I can get center inputs working here,
Well, the difference is now it because we're able to duplicate it. Like we're not having to rack our brain around it. We just basically drop it down and just connect it.
yeah. So
Trying to see if I can get the all this to feed off of itself, but I don't think it can. It's too close.
oh, I'm so glad they provide a center line too.
Yeah.
Okay. He's lower.
No. Well, it technically works. Now that, oh god, I don't even know if I'm going to try to do the math to figure this crap out. So ideally, this thing had... So I need 300 screws per minute. Can I even do that? Yeah, these things make 40 screws per minute. The only way I could do that is if I overclock these things. And I can only get 200. Or, yeah, basically 100 out of each one. Isn't there ultimately, I think, isn't there a much better screw recipe?
I think so, yeah. Peter needs to use his much better brain recipe and actually line this shit up properly.
Oh, steel screw. Yeah, I think the steel screw is a lot better. What does this do? This is the world's worst freaking... It's like recipe name, resource savings, power savings, space savings, less complex. And it's just got yes, no, and NA in it. That's all it has. Who thought that was a good freaking thing?
Clearly, whoever put it together.
Killing me, Smalls.
Alright, so if I put an input there...
I just want the actual... Just show me the recipe. Oh, that's what it was. The steel screw, the steel beam. 260. I think the steel beam one is the better one. But that would mean I'd have to completely build all of this. So this wouldn't work. So I'll have to have an input from the side and an input from the front.
hear your boombox is on again.
Turned it off.
I said it's back on.
Game state. I can't remember. That was cool. I turned down the volume of the boombox and then the song on Pretzel ended at the same time. Very confused.
Okay, so that one goes on there. This one's got to be.
And so the limit with these is definitely going to be the screws. Trying to get enough screws in this is going to be, especially the rotor recipe at the beginning, is going to be impossible. So, because I need, it's only going to make like 3 rotors per minute. I'm going to have to overclock the crap out of them. The same one basically will allow me to do change production here. Reinforced iron blade. All right. Choo, how you doing? What? Why? 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 Why?
And why?
Why all of a sudden?
Yeah. Because we only go over by 6 megawatts, and it should spin up or spool up and cover the 6 whenever it's needed. So... yeah, so if you can duck shovel another one in, hopefully we'll have enough stuff to run it.
You mean that one?
Yeah, that one. Let's hope this all stays running. Supposedly these only need 15 a minute. 15, 30. So we'd only need like 75. It's the
Yeah, we should
water that's
more than
gonna
enough
be
right here.
9, 180. No, the water should be fine because it's a full 300 pipe, isn't it?
Yeah, should be.
So
Now, these are only 30. These are only 30 per minute.
I will fix that. Just give me a minute.
I don't know if I have.
I know where there's a slug. I left one here, unclaimed, for just this occasion.
Okay, hopefully I didn't find it.
Actually, I've collected this one before.
Uh-oh. We're back to that again.
Respawning power slugs? Yeah, I picked it up. Yep, I see another one. Alright. Well, I'm going to abuse this while I can.
Yes. The only thing we got to watch is make sure that we don't have we don't overpower the miners when we overclock them.
Yeah, I know. Oh, the platform's red now.
Well, the problem is it's a balancing act, right? Right now, until we can get enough power, we have to make sure we have enough water and we have enough going into it, because these are 45 a piece, right? So I could probably put one more and be okay with water.
Alright, so our power draw. So these are 5 megawatts right now. They're 8.5 if I boost them to 45 a minute. So if I put a shard in each of them, then we'll have more than enough coal. So we'll have 2 45s instead.
Oh, yeah, we're fine. If it only raised it by 1.5 megawatts.
Well, they were 5, they went to 8.5, so it's...
Oh, okay. But even then, like...
yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, we were 6, so we added 9, and then we added 75. We're all right.
Why?
Because did it click off again?
Yeah.
Because
What the hell is going on?
we don't have enough coal in the end to keep them going.
Right, but everyone, other one is covered. Plus, we're running at
Yeah. It's just something spiked and caused it to.
No, our previous second last one isn't filling with coal. We have a throughput problem.
Yeah, I just upgraded these to all Mark III belts. The only thing that's not Mark III is this.
Yeah, that would probably help us.
That's gonna be fixed now.
Oh no, because it was 60 a minute, so they should have.
Yeah, those could have still been fine.
Because the first one is full, the second one is full, the third one is full, the fourth one is not full.
What I might need to do is
a minute.
put a